Hey guys, what is up? DSG here, and today I will be showing you guys how to place the video inside of the mock-up of whatever type of iPhone you want. It's actually kind of hard depending on how you do it, but the first thing we're going to need is an app called CuteCut. Now this is, there are two versions of this app. One's free and the other, I believe, is $3.99, $4.99. It's rather expensive. But what you're going to do is you're going to open up the App Store and type in CuteCut. And once it loads, you'll see the first two that pop up. One's the free one, Pro. Yeah, this is the free one, and this is the paid one. The paid one just lets you do more features. If you're doing more than 30 seconds, then you'll probably want the Pro. So yeah, that's one of the things that's one of the major flaws in it, is you can only make up to 30 seconds in it, which I thought was really stupid. So I bought the full. But if you don't have money, I may have a download later in the description. So yeah. So once you've downloaded that, then you want to go find the iPhone that you're using. Find an iPhone mock-up of an iPhone 6 Plus. iPhone 6 Plus mock-up. Now what a mock-up is it's like a template for an iPhone, as you can see. Once we find one here. Now when you're looking for it, I suggest using either Google Chrome or Safari, since those are the easiest ones to use. And you're going to slide through until you find some with a transparent background. Keep going. Transparent background. As you can see, it has a little gray on white design. We're going to go ahead and save that image. And pause. Unpause. And now we're going to get into the editing. So now what we're going to do, so load, there we go, edit, get rid of these. So what you're going to do is you're going to open it up to look like this, or you're going to have templates depending on how it's installed. You're going to hit that little plus in the corner, and you're going to name your movie. I'm going to name this one YouTube Tutorial. So all these settings mean different things. Just ignore these for now. Just leave them how they are and press done. So now you're going to have to first make the background in the mock-up. So for the background, it needs to be compressed of 2 photos. So this is going to be the mock-up, like the moving mock-up. So you'll see what I mean in a moment. You're going to have the background of whatever you want behind the mock-up. Like it's usually the iPhone, iPhone mock. It's usually the iPhone, and then there's a picture behind it, some sort of design. Let me just scroll through this. We'll take this as a design. Double click on the, here, I'll show you guys again. So something's gonna pop up in your your line, timeline. No, not timeline, video line. I don't know what it's called. But you'll want to double click it. And then you want to extend it to about 5 seconds. It's usually the preferred length for me, because then it's going to get into a lot heavier stuff later on. So now that it's at 5 seconds, rewind it back to the beginning. And now we're going to edit it some more. We're going to edit the ratio to it. Just going to widen it out a little bit so it doesn't look like that. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looks amazing. Okay, now that we have our guy on the ground, okay. Now that we have our guy on the ground, we're going to add the iPhone, which is another photo. Okay. So now that we have our transparent iPhone, what we're going to do is we're going to double click again. And we're going to extend it. Ooh. Don't hit the side corners. Where's the button? There we go. If you mess with the side corners, just flip it back to the original position. But we're gonna mess with this until it's as big as we want it to be. Now, mind you, it may go off the page. Like that's good. Then we're gonna extend that out there, and you're set. So this is the basic part of the mock-up. So now you got little mock-up screen there, so now it's a video, so now you can put other videos. Now the reason we don't do this and then place the video on top of this is because that actually causes the app to slow down. You can turn it sideways, oops, sorry. You can turn it sideways to see how it also looks. It looks nice sideways too, just ignore that for now, but it does slow the app down the larger the video is. This is meant for smaller portions of videos, not 8-10 minute videos. So if you're doing something that's 15-16 minutes long, I'd suggest be careful, but you can use this. If you're using something that's an hour and a half, like a stream, don't use this. I have to use this actually for an overlay for another video. That wasn't a stream, but an actual video, and it's going to be a pain in the butt because they take forever to sort out. But once this is just the way you want it, just go back to movies. No, don't go back to movies. I'm sorry. Press the little button that looks like a box with an arrow coming out of it, and click export to album in high quality. I do this in high quality because it just turns out nicer. But I mean, you could do it in whatever quality that you want. Obviously, the higher the quality, the longer it takes to export. So now that's done, delete it. You don't need it. Unless you want to edit parts of it, you don't need it anymore. Remove. Done. Add one. YouTube tutorial 2. Don't worry about these again. Click right on in. Video. And click this. Choose. So now you're all set. This is the basic part of it. So now what we're going to do is you can't, as you can see, if you try to click on these little things, you can't extend it anymore. You're just going to need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I usually count to. And it doesn't take too long to render them, but that's only 50 seconds. So it's not like it's going to take a long time depending on the video length, and obviously, and so on and so forth. So there's that. And that's set for 50 seconds. Pull in the other photo that I wanted, which is, as you can see, I have another thing down there. But we'll pull in, I don't know what this is. What is this? Okay, we'll choose this. Now, this may look a little bit sloppy on this, so just bear with me. Just going to move this back. Move. I don't know why that's up there. Just going to delete that. Put this back here. Okay, now we're going to add a video again. Here, we'll add a Twitter one or something. Yeah. Here we go. There's a neater looking one. So now you're going to shorten it. Going to have to be careful because, as you can see, the whole screen blacks out. It's rather weird. So now, what you're going to do is you're going to try and set it up as closely as you can. Since this one's black all the way through, it's kind of hard to tell. So now that's all set. We're going to play it. As you can see, it obviously looks like crap, but it's off portions at the top. You want to be able to see just a little bit of black on the outside, but it's off portions at the top, the bottom, the bottom, and the right side. So now we're going to go back into here. We could delete this stuff. delete, delete, delete. We don't need any of this since we're just doing a smaller clip. I did not even think about that. Delete, delete. Double click on that. And shorten that. Okay, so now let's get back to the messed up thing here. So we're gonna try it now. Now this will take a lot of trial and error, and it will take a long time to do. Oh, that's not too bad, but it's still offsides, as you can see. So, I mean, this is really more like personal preference in a way. Just depends on how you want it to look. Still dark on the sides. It just usually takes around 10-15 minutes to get just exactly how you want it. And then even then it may still look sloppy. In some places I could already see it now. There we go. See, that's decent. That's not too bad. So now, voila, you have your finished product. It doesn't look too bad. It's not too nice. Sort of one of those things. It's hard to proportion correctly. That's why using a computer is better, because you can line it up to the nearest pixel pretty much. But this is for mobile YouTubers who don't have a computer to sit there and edit everything all day. So yeah, that's basically how you create a video with a mock-up in the background and so on and so forth. I'm actually excited to be announcing I will be having a, I want to say 9 to 10 part series, maybe a little bit longer. That series that will explain to you how you need to become a mobile YouTuber and what you need, so on and so forth, to become one. Now, the mobile YouTubers will consist of no computer at all, except for maybe importing and exporting large amounts of video, and getting the apps that you need if you cannot afford them otherwise. But yeah, so don't forget, like, comment, subscribe on the video. I'd really appreciate it. I promised you guys I'd show you what these things were. Now, high definition, this just means the screen size. So if you click standard, it shortens the screen size because it has the black bars at the top. But if you click high def, largens it back out. Now, the high def is going to obviously take longer to render than the standard definition. And the square is what it says. It's a square. 1 inch by 1 inch. I don't think that's 16 inches, but I think that maybe centimeters? I don't know, 1 centimeter? I don't know. That's too confusing. You can also change your orientation, portrait to landscape. Your video will change with it, but I suggest using HD and just keeping it landscape. The video background just changes the darker part of it. It's got to process once it's changed. It really doesn't affect your video at all once you've covered it all up. And a fixed cover image will do, it'll keep one image, yep, it'll look like that throughout the whole time you're editing this. But that's all those really do. There aren't any too special settings. Once you're done with it, you're gonna want to export it to your album in highest quality. Now, depending on how long they are, ones that are usually 10 minutes usually take about, I'd say, depending on how fast your device runs, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Anything longer than that is probably going to take 10 minutes to render. Just remember, they do take up space in your device. And once you're done with that, you can go ahead and upload it to YouTube using the built-in upload feature on their app, or you can do it straight from the photo album. I like their app more because you're already signed in and it just feels a little bit better at customization and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's how you edit using CuteCut Pro and how you make a mock-up based video. So yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and keep on track with what I'm doing. Check out my channel daily. I'll be uploading that series soon. I'm really excited to do that. I can't wait. And I will make 2 separate series, one for jailbroken and one for not jailbroken. I think you guys will really like that. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and Dark Shadow Guy out.